What's going on, everybody? Scroll down. King here, coming to you live. Went off 52.80. Come back down here to 47.50 on ES. We're going to go ahead and get started. Shall we streaming? Are we streaming now? We are now streaming. We got 15 minutes. We got to figure it out which way we're going to go. I'm going in what? I'm going in long. You're right. Right now, just sat down. I didn't even fully look at the charts. I had like a few seconds to glance at them, but I know where we're at. So we're going to try and go long here off a sell down. We got a few minutes. We're going to try and hold this one for a little bit. We may see if we can get an elongated move up here to 50. And then we're going to try and take that one back short. Don't want to hold too long here, though, because, and our position's in at 18.334 half, so we're slightly right on break even on this. Should have possibly took that initial scalp there at 340 since we had that move down. We're going to try and get this to hold, maybe actually go to 57. 340 was the drop, 420 down to 300. Big move off of 80 on ES. And now we're trying to see if they can hold it in here just a little bit and get a push up. We're going to pull our stop down a little bit. And we're going to see what we can get. We're down about 30 bucks. We should have got out at 40. We're trying to hold it, though, and get a push through 40. To be honest with you, we got candle 1, 2, 3, 4. This is candle 5. Try and get candle 5 to slip and hold here. And if we can, 340 was not a bad exit. You could have got back in. There's many ways to play this. Doing two 15-minute segments back to back. So I'm trying to get a push here through 18.340. This is on NASDAQ futures. The NQ. All right. We push right back into 340 again. I'm going for 357. I've got my target. Where the hell's my target at? That's odd. It's odd that my limit is not here. Odd. So my target's 57. Shit. No, never mind. It was 44.7. Damn it. Well, we hit the target. That's fine. We're up on the day a couple $100. Now we're going to try and turn around. Whoa, shit. All right, so I got stopped out there. And my target was 57. We hit 58. I didn't have a chance to move it, so we'll see if we're going to get in. But when you get out of a trade, you got 15 seconds to get in a new one. So that's the rules of the game. You don't like the game, don't play the game. All right. One contract max this week. We're going to be adding one contract every week from here on out. Up to a total of 5. And mind you can get out any time, but you don't have much time to get back in another trade, right? We're okay right here for now. That's a rather big push. You come in here to 64 on the ES. See if we can't get a rejection back down to like 334 half. I would have had a lot better profit there, but I couldn't see where my limit was. I was going to try and move it and then just freaking hit it. So that's my mistake. That should have been like a $400 profit on that one. All right, some people think we're getting ready to lift back up off this 53. You could be right. But at the same time, you could be wrong. You may be right, you may be wrong. So we got about 10 minutes left on this session. This one's sort of tough, but you got to remember, you got to get, if you get out, you don't have much time to get back in. So make your choices very carefully here. Big move here, trying to hold it. You can weather this stuff a little better, and obviously getting it out and getting in long would have been the way to go. What threw me off all ago is where I got stopped out, but not stopped out, I hit a limit hit because it was behind one of these levels and it just got hidden on me. So this may not be the smartest move in the world here. We're going to give it room to breathe though. Yeah, it's not the smartest move in the world, really. We're giving our profits back. We gave all of our profits back there. Not doing so great today. Well, yeah, I got pissed off about getting a limit hit early. Basically what happened there. Just to be honest with you, it threw me off. I got to recognize that limit, I would have shorted right after getting out on it. The target, I said, I was on saying 57. So then I would have got short in somewhere in here anyway. So I'm not too afraid. We got 8 minutes left here. We got to close this trade out and we'll start segment 2. So we got to get a pullback on, and our target is down here at 334.5. So it may not work out today. We made several mistakes today. There we go. Looking a little better. Starting to get a little drift off here at the 66 area. Is that right? Pulling back down through the 52.64 on the ES. So those reasons were short here, but it just wasn't the best display of order exiting an order either. So now we're coming back off at 64. We need to get under 353 and 340 on the NASDAQ so we can get that 334.5 target. Really what we're looking for. And we got 6 minutes and 52 seconds on this segment. Second segment will run a few minutes over the hour, 4 o'clock, so 340. And let's just consult. We can see we came off the support to everything's sort of lining up here. 64 on the ES. Obviously, it's not the perfect entry by any means, but it is what it is. I got threw off again by getting out of my placing my limit in a bad spot. So now we're getting back in. We're back into break even here. We're going to keep holding. 353 support. We break this 353 though. We're going to pull back down quite a bit. He could have got out. He could have got back in here. You see that? Could have got out. Could have got in. There's all kinds of trades that can be made here, but I'm new to this. I was only going to do one segment, and while I was out, I'm like, let's do 3 15-minute segments per day. We'll leave it at one contract all the way around. Now, yeah, why not, I guess. We'll do one cons all the way. Tomorrow, the second or third segment, I'm not going to do one cons. Right. Still in at 353, 18,353 short. No, 18,354 is my short. much better entries elsewhere. Now trying to grab this 357 quarter and push it on up. We're still going though for the short side off this 64-ish area. There was a big move down there a while ago. Very powerful move down. So you got to respect that. And we're going to trade in the direction of that move. We saw the reason for the bounce a while ago. But now we got a reason for the continued sell down. Coming on 52, 54 on the ES. We got 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here. I'm not too afraid of it coming back against me or whatever the case. I'm really not. All right, let's see what we can have happen here. Yeah, so we're going to have to learn how to time our trades better, do better management, not make any errors on order entries, these types of things, because it could have been up a couple hundred more. Now we're basically to below break even, actually. All right, I'm now charging on the phone. All right, I see what I did wrong. We're practicing this all week, though, and I'm going to go back and watch them and take notes. All right, so I've got 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm going to close the trade off wherever we're at, and then I'll open another trade in the second 15-minute segment here. I'm at 354. Definitely not the most beautiful entry by any means, and on more than one lot, it wouldn't have made sense to keep holding that. You would have wanted to get out and then get back in. Take some of these short range durations here. Trying to hold this area. They're trying to push back above 52.64 again on the ES. Very well could happen, but if they snap it down and get a sell signal here, it's going to get sort of ugly for the downside. And there's our sell signal right there. Came off this area at 367 again. So we're going to have to close this trade off, and we're going to have to open some more trades up. Today is not that great a day. I messed up a couple times. I'll have it down. It's going to take a few weeks or a month. I will have this down, though. It's just not something I started thinking of till right here, you know? All right, I keep moving the stop just because I know there's an area right here. Well, I've already messed up. I already psyched myself out a while ago. And it just is what it is, so I'm going to mess up because of it. Total mess up there. Total psych job on myself. All right, I got to close this trade. I'll be back on for the next episode. We're down $270 on this trade. We got to get out. We're getting out right now. $285. Be back.